Hello everyone, and thank you for watching this video, and welcome to Navratri Golu 2022 at our home. This year is a special year for I have managed to bring out one of my models, a miniature model that is, something that I typically go for along with the traditional Golu every Navratri. So let me show what I have done this year for you all. You must be wondering what this coffee mug is doing. Well, before showing you the model, I think it's important for me to share a few lines, the inspiration behind making this model. We all know the year 2020 for all the bad reasons, the onset of the pandemic, coronavirus. But a significant event happened in Tanjore, in the big temple, or more commonly known as the Brihadeeshwara temple, and formerly known as the Tanjavur Perudayar, or the Perudayar temple. Now, the year 2020 marked the completion of 1010 years of this structure. It was one of the tallest structure when this was built back in 1010 AD. It took the great king Rajaraja Choran and his army of men 6 years and some odd days to complete this structure. So they basically started in the year 1004 and they ended sometime in 1010. And this temple has withstood 6 earthquakes and other natural calamities over the past 1000 years or so. And this temple has absolutely stood still amidst all the calamities that happened. Now, the original structure itself is made of granite. There is absolutely no evidence of plaster or cement used. This temple was constructed by using the interlocking method. In other words, the stones were laid on top of each other. And this is a colossal temple, right? This temple is also known as the Dakshina Meru. Dakshin in Sanskrit means south or southern, and Meru is mountain. So literally means the mountain of the south, or mountain in the south, because of the the height of this structure, which stands at 216 feet. All right, without further ado, let me show you what I have done. All right, the temple itself starts with this tower that you're looking at. This is a model of Keralantakan Gopuram. And this structure was originally built to commemorate the victory of King Rajaraja Choran over the Cheras at Kandalur Varichalai. And rightly so, the king was named as Keralantakan. Now, the original structure is about 136 feet tall. And this entire model is about 1:100 scale. And as you move into the temple premises, you come across this tower known as Rajarajeshwaram. And this was one of the first towers that was built by the great king Rajaraja Choran and his men. The great sculptor Kunjaramallan was anointed the title Rajaraja Perandachan because of his contribution towards this structure. As you move along, you come across the mandapam, or the structure for the sacred bull or Nandi. The original structure is about 13 feet in height. And I have used the bull that is basically made of polymer clay. And I have colored it to look like the original one. Let's take a walk around. Now this is the main structure. This is the grand Vimanam, or in other words, the structure above the Sanctum Sanctorum, where the Lord resides. This is the structure that is about 216 feet in height. And for this model, as I said earlier, it's roughly 1:100 scale, so it's about 70 centimeter in height. And as you move to the left, you will come across the shrine for Lord Ganesha or Vinayagar. Now this shrine, along with many other, were added in the late 16th, 17th century. This particular one was built by King Sarobji, 16th century. And this structure, the main one, along with this mandapam, which leads you into the Sanctum Sanctorum, along with the structure for the Sacred Bull, along with these two towers were originally built by the great King Rajaraja Choran and his retinue. And as we move to the other side of this model, you come across the shrine for Kartikeya or Lord Muruga. Now I have used several materials to build this model. The base material is extruded polystyrene and foam, and I have used also plaster of Paris, putty to give rigidity to the model. I have also used emulsion, a lot of glue, and acrylic, right? All the dark brown shades along with black for the weathering effort. As we move along, you come across a shrine for Lord Chandikeshwar. This is also a shrine that was added perhaps in the early 17th century. A beautiful structure. Now I have to tell you what I'm showing here is just about 60% of the original structure. This is a project that I started back in March 2020. So it's a good 30 months project. And I just wanted to make sure that I showcase what I have done thus far. And perhaps, next year I intend to complete this model in its entirety, or maybe go for a different theme altogether. As you can see, I have done my best to add all the details. All these miniature divine figurines have been made of air dry clay along with acrylic. All right, so that's pretty much what I wanted to show you this Navratri. I hope you like this model. Please feel free to share your comments, feedbacks. All right, thank you once again for watching this video, and see you next year perhaps with a different theme. Take care. Bye bye.